Welcome to Sports Card Talk with Ralphie Boy and Gym Class Cards.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Card Teachers. Sean and Jason here. We got another good one for you. We continue to have these, I think, pretty good topics revolved around sports cards. And today we're talking about our favorite graded slabs to invest in. And whenever we're saying this is kind of broad topic. The list is in no order. We're going to go through, I think there's 11 different players in basketball, baseball, and football. And we're going to kind of just mention a card or two from each of these players that the value is good, we think it looks good, and it just would be, I think most of these are more long-term type investments. Like I really don't think that many of these would go down in value because it's,
Now, buy on the dip
yeah,
if you want to sell on the,
yeah,
but you're always going to have this pattern, right?
mhm,
So you can choose at what point your jumping off point is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
These,
I think you're right there.
these are all people that like are established and
Yes.
have established careers, not
Yeah.
people who like,
Limited cards.
yeah,
No, I mean,
yeah.
for the most part.
For the most part, yes. So, like I said, no specific order, but we are going to start. We'll throw out, even though he's not the GOAT. I just want everyone to be clear on that.
Yeah, really
okay?
clear.
He's not
Let's
the
be
GOAT.
really clear
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
We don't love this guy,
No.
but you have to mention him. It's LeBron James, and more specifically, the two cards that I have always would love to rip someday if I could ever get the opportunity to get a box of it. The 2003 Topps Chrome, just the base 2003 Topps rookie from LeBron. I know there's two out there that I can envision, and I'll put it up on the screen. One with him in the white suit, holding his jersey
Yeah, the one
up.
holding the jersey is what I was
Yes.
going to say. What
I think
is that?
I think
That's the
the
tops.
Topps.
Just regular tops.
That's the regular Topps, and then the Topps Chrome's in the red.
Yeah, he's in the red
jersey.
calves.
Yep, has the red.
Yeah, I like that. I do like that card.
It's a cool looking
That's a
card.
cool looking card.
It's beautiful to see in a 10.
White bordered, right?
Yes. Yep. White bordered. So there again, if you ever get your hands on some of that.
Some of that, if
You
it's raw.
hmm I just don't know how much of that was ever produced, which I think I'd have to go look, and I'll put population up with these cards too on the screen. I don't think as much was produced in 2003. It wasn't, you know, sports cards were, I don't even know what you'd call sports cards. I was a sophomore in high school in 2003, so I don't
Yeah.
really know exactly, but those two cards are the ones that stand out to me as far as LeBron. Anything else you wanted to add about
No, I'm just not a big fan
LeBron?
of LeBron. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it. Just I'm not in like it. Just does it. There's so many other guys I'd rather just look at
hmm
that are
Oh,
in
yeah.
that same kind of collection of player.
Yeah,
But
but
he's
got his legacy.
it's not like I wouldn't take a. You want to give me a LeBron card? I'll take a
I
LeBron
was
card.
gonna say to take it.
But yeah, I'm not
Um,
searching.
His
That's not my
legacy's cemented. Like there's even though he's still playing, which I'm assuming this might be his last year.
Could he hurt it though?
I don't think he could.
Can he hurt it? Is he getting closer to hurting it a little bit? Is there? Do you like? It just feel like there's a lot of people that don't like LeBron
Oh,
James.
there definitely is.
Like
There's
this
definitely
whole
is.
LeBron Michael Jordan comparison
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah,
His inability to just say, yeah, Michael Jordan's the greatest player of all time,
yeah,
which is part of the deal.
yeah.
Like,
hmm
you know,
No, I totally get that.
I playing for too long.
He is playing for too long. I
The,
mean,
the Bronny James deal,
that,
like, does that
that's
impact? Does that like, do people just not want to like search it out, or are there just people that are younger than me that like that guy so much
I think there's people younger than you and
that
then
just love that
that
guy?
just yeah, and myself included.
Yeah,
Like yeah, they just love him.
it's your
He is a
generation. Your
global.
generation's ruining this entire industry. We'll talk about that in another video.
Yeah, he's a global icon though
He
too.
is.
Like I mean, China is obsessed with him. Like,
Yeah.
which that's a whole nother story. But I think it's pretty well. Like his cards aren't. Even if he, I don't know. I don't think there's much that could happen to his stuff that like cause his stuff to go crazy down. I get it though. There's a lot. I'm not. I don't love him either.
No.
But
No.
it is what it is.
All right.
We talked about him also recently, but let's move on. We're gonna go with basketball here for a couple of them. Steph Curry, and you mentioned this already. It's the way they play. I mean,
So
he's
it's
won
fun to
championships. He's probably the best shooter ever. But he's just fun to watch.
He's
Like,
fun to
people
watch.
know
He's
him.
fun hearing him interviewed.
Yes.
Any like the little like ESPN or whoever does a little story on him.
Mm-hmm.
There's an entertainment value there.
Yes.
All of a sudden the background of it, man. This kid's coming from a mid-major.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, think about it. It's come from what, Davidson?
Davidson.
Like, the
I
whole
never.
story behind Seth Curry is great. And
Mhm,
I have these debates all the time with people, who's in your top five all the time? And there's a lot of people that are putting Seth Curry in their top
mhm,
five.
mhm.
You
Yeah,
know, they're going Seth
me so.
Curry,
Yep.
you know, Jordan, Kobe,
Yeah.
Duncan, Shaq.
Mhm,
Boom, there you go.
mhm.
He's in that mix.
Yeah.
So,
I'd have to really think that through, but he could potentially be on my
and
list.
remind me, like, not a lot of cards.
So yeah, so really,
Like,
I've heard this story a while ago, so forgive me if I'm completely wrong, but there was in 2009, and I don't know if there was licensing issues or what happened, but there was not much of this produced, and specifically his card.
right,
People have given it a number, and I don't know that number offhand of the top, even just the base, the top, I don't know if he has a Topps Chrome. Does he have a Topps Chrome out? I could be
I
wrong,
think
he
so.
might. But the base Topps rookie card from Steph is very low.
Yeah,
There's like
slow pop. Everything
PS
seems like it's low pop.
it's low pop. There's hardly any PSA 10s out
Yeah,
there. Who knows how many, if any of these cards are just sitting in people's basements or whatever. But yeah, it's very low. I think that year for whatever reason
yeah. And
Topps didn't
if we're
produce.
wrong or right, let us
Yeah,
know. I think that's the case.
yeah. And I like I said, I don't know the backstory. You guys can let us know
Yeah,
or
he's on my short list.
yeah. It's the Topps base and as well as that Topps
I would
Chrome. I
love
believe there's
to.
Topps Chrome.
Yeah,
There's a Panini Studio, I think, came out with something, a Prestige, maybe some Prestige back in then, but there's
yeah,
not a whole lot of his rookie cards.
yeah. I
And
feel like I'd like to know where it is. You know, if his stuff is down enough that you could buy in.
yeah,
I'm thinking you.
it's if you're talking rookies,
I
I
mean,
think it's hard.
just
I
keep.
think it's hard to get in for a reasonable
It
price.
is.
So yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah.
greatest shooter ever,
But remember, you don't.
best
We
guy.
don't have to always buy tens, man.
No,
Like, I don't think we
no,
talk about enough about that. You don't need to. But these guys, you don't have to always buy a
mm-mm,
10. You don't have
mm-mm,
to be that guy.
nope. You need to make sure it's legit. Make sure it's not a fake. That's where I get worried.
And could you crack and resubmit?
Yeah,
There's options.
there are some options
We
there.
talked about this with, and we'll talk, I'm sure, about him, but we talked about Jordan too. This,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
All right, moving on. We're staying with basketball. We got, I think, two or three more basketball players. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Gone too soon. 1996. 1996 was his rookie year. I may almost say this is the card that I don't know what it is. I love it. This card I've sent in probably close to 20 cards. I've bought them raw.
Yeah.
I haven't bought any fakes as far as
Mm-mm.
I know. Thankfully, but the Topps base rookie card, just the Topps base. I mean, the Chrome's a whole nother level, but I love that card, and that card's selling for like I think it's over 1,000 now. It's bumped up to over 1,000 PSA 10. There's a lot of them out there. There are a
Hmm.
lot out there from that year for whatever reason, but I just think it's a sweet
I feel like
card.
there's a lot of cool Kobe cards out there,
Oh my gosh, and yeah, and that's not just the Tops.
man. No, just a
There's the
lot.
Skybox,
Skybox.
yeah, the
Uh,
SP. I can't think of other.
there's no medals. Is there? No, there's no medals.
And there's 97. I don't know if they had a 96 medal
There's,
rookie
I
of
mean,
him or not.
it just seems like I just see them all the time, and every time I
Hmm
see one, I'm like, man, that's a cool card.
hmm
That
Very
looks good.
cool. Yes.
Um, so yeah, I'd be right with you on that one. Though I would, that to me is a no-brainer.
Yeah. The gem rates are low on them. I think there's a lot of these cards that the gem rate on them is low for whatever reason because it's a
Hmm.
white border. As far as the tops, a white border. I don't know if that border gets stained or
Yeah.
like worn or whatever it is, but Kobe just in general, stuff's not going down.
No. Mm-mm.
All right, moving on. So Michael Jordan, okay? Michael Jordan, obviously, was probably I should have mentioned this first, probably, but obviously Michael Jordan will be on this list. I had 55 slabs, PSA 10s of a variety of his cards, down to probably closer to like 35 now, through just kind of selling off. But I'm a sucker for any Michael Jordan
Um,
card I can find, especially if it's graded PSA 10. Like I don't care what it is, I'll buy
most
it.
sought after cards in the industry.
Yes.
Period.
What
Like,
you're yes, period.
done.
Rookies.
Don't even have to be rookies.
Do you prefer the star or the Fleer rookie?
Flair.
Yeah, I do too. I think there's star. There's a couple different variations of
There
the
is.
star, so it
I
kind of
like
takes
them.
away.
I
Yeah.
like them, and they're earlier,
hmm
and I'm glad that they are now being accepted to be graded, and they seem to be legit and not thought of as of
Yeah.
that, but put a lot more Jordans out there,
Yeah.
a lot more Jordan rookie cards out there.
Mm-hmm.
But the Flair is
That's where it's
a
at.
perfect card.
Yeah.
I like the next couple years, though. You do too. The 87,
Mm-hmm.
the 88.
Yes. Oh,
For me, I love the 90.
the
I love
90s.
the look of that card.
How many
Oh man, I put in
how many boxes? He probably
15.
got
I've tried to grade 15 of them, and I've gotten all nines and an eight.
Yep.
There were three of them. I'm telling you, that's a gem.
Yeah.
I cannot get that card to gem.
You sound
Pack
like
full.
me
I just buy them packs,
with the
buying them, buying them, buying them.
if you get an eBay gift card, you'll probably buy another
I will.
box. You just
Love it.
it's the hunt for that 110.
It's such a cool looking card.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a cool
That's a sweet card.
non-rookie Jordan slab card.
Mm-hmm.
But some of those other ones that are just, I'll never would just be those metals, the
Mm-hmm.
green, the
Mm-hmm.
red. Oh man, there's so many sweet Jordan
There
cards.
are. There really are.
I mean, they're just so cool.
Yes. I have the 94, 95, 96, 97 tops
Hmm.
PSA 10s of him still. I don't know if you know if you look at I'll put a picture up. The 98 border is like this tannish color,
Hmm.
and the pop on them PSA 10 pop is I think it's below 100.
Yeah,
It may be a little more than that, but I would love to get the 98 tops. It's not that cool of a card, but it's just a matter of like
there's
you
not any
can't
out there.
find the
No,
10s. You can't because they all have corner issue or like
no, no.
either they have
It's,
corner or edge issues. So
even ones that are, there's so many people that want his card. And
mhm.
everyone wants his
Oh, yeah,
cards, man.
yes, he's yeah. There's some cool cards. We didn't break the ice on some of the cool cards he has out
No,
there.
when we would do the shows, we would always have one or two guys, maybe even more, come up and they just said, "Were you Jordans?"
Yeah, yeah,
That didn't happen with
yeah.
any other
That's-
cards that we had. They'd come up and they'd look at everything we had, but we had specific guys just come, "Were your Jordans?
Yeah, me
What
too. I'll
Jordans
go.
you have?"
Yeah.
That's just the nature of him,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump for. We're almost halfway through. Little different jump is the current player. Oh, I guess Steph and LeBron are current players too, but
Tail
younger.
end.
This is a younger player. I put him on the list just because I don't think we've ever seen anyone like this guy, and I'm not sure
Mm,
that we ever will.
no.
Cross my fingers, injuries don't plague him or aren't a factor. But we had to put Victor Wembanyama on the list just because he can do it all,
Yeah.
and we rode that some of his stuff has obviously come down, but I think I'm thinking like you buy it right now because now that things have dropped.
It's one of the few current players that I would buy long term.
Hmm.
It's one. I mean, most of the time you're gonna take a bath on that.
Yeah.
But that's one player that I'm buying a 10 and I'm holding it for years.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll the dice on that.
Yes. Freak of nature. Will
Freak
probably.
of nature,
Yeah.
and probably get a title or two.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep.
And then the nail in the coffin with the dunk on Jamon.
Oh my gosh. That was beautiful.
Now I'm even
All this,
I loved it.
all the different camera angles. I wonder if there's a card out.
Like
I'd love
something
to
like
see that card.
he's done things that are so unique
Hmm.
because of his body type and the way, like, it's just to me the uniqueness of him is worth the investment.
Yes. Once in a
Yeah, I'm
generation.
going to be buying Wemby cards and holding.
Yeah.
One of the few. If you look at my box, it's probably going to be one of the few
Yeah.
ones in there.
Yep. What to me the Prism Silver rookie would be like that would be a grail card for me, like of him.
Yeah,
Is there one that stands out for you with him at all, or would it be
I
that?
mean it's the prism's it, right?
Yeah,
Any silver though, that would be
maybe the Optic Hollow.
optic hollow. So
Looking,
like I like all the like the
yeah,
same
you can get that in
cards.
a 10.
Yeah, yep, definitely. That would be anything like that.
I'm
But
sure that.
anything like, I mean, I'd buy autos. I would
Oh
buy if
yeah.
I could afford to get
Hmm.
and hold.
Yeah,
I would definitely do it. I think it's worth
definitely.
it.
Yep.
A lot of stuff out there though.
There is a lot of stuff out there.
But I think you're right with the like keep it to the prism, keep it to some of that
Yeah, a little more
low pop.
rare stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's move to football. Another current player. I didn't put these in any order, like I said that, but let's start off with Patrick Mahomes. It's a guy that
You can't grow any. You can't grow any more than what it is.
no, and so it's going to be like you said,
You're gonna have to get him on the dip.
yep, even if he were to retire in a year or two, I still think his stuff.
Do you think he wins any more Super Bowls?
I think he will.
I don't think he does.
You don't think he
I think
does?
they're done.
Just because the people he has around
Yeah, I
him?
think, it's just, you don't think it just historically.
Yeah,
They went on their run.
yeah.
So I just,
But he's accomplished enough that it's not gonna probably not gonna affect value.
he's all-time great.
Yeah.
He's in the all-time greats conversation.
Yes.
He's up there, right below the Brady's and the Montanas and,
Hmm.
you know,
Yep.
whoever you want to put in that mix.
No,
It's
I
just,
agree.
yeah, he's there.
Yep.
He's the only modern day quarterback that I would do that with.
Hmm.
I wouldn't do it with any other Super Bowl winners. I wouldn't do it with Hurts.
Right. Agreed.
So he's the only modern, currently playing football player that I would go long term on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I still think you can make money on it.
Absolutely.
The rated rookie,
The Brady. Yep. The
rated
upgrade rookie is
rookie,
the one
any
that
of the rated
stands
rookie
out to me.
insert, like, alternative colors, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's go Tom Brady. Obviously. What stands out to you since you went after and
Well,
chased
he's got
some
7 Super
tens,
Bowls, right?
7 Super Bowls. You cannot.
Okay. He's got 7 rings. 7 rings.
I'll go ahead and say that will never be done in our
Never,
lifetime.
ever, ever, ever.
No.
No.
So
Gosh,
I
man.
think it's safe to say his investment in Brady's.
Well, look, I was looking at Bowman's and I should have pulled the trigger because if I would have bought the Bowman's
Hmm.
when they were down,
Hmm.
and instead of messing around buying raw Bowman's and getting, cards that weren't real,
Yeah.
I could have bought 3 or 4 graded. And
Yeah.
again, doesn't have to be a 10.
No.
I could have bought a scattering of anything between a PSA 5 and a PSA 9, 8,
Hmm.
right? And I would have made really good money if I would have sold them within the last 6 months.
Hmm.
So that's just goes to show you.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen again.
Yep.
They're going to dip and
Catch
you're
it
going
the
to be
right
able to do it
time.
again.
Yeah.
So you can really catch good waves with the Jordans, the Bradys,
Hmm.
maybe eventually the Mahomes.
Yeah.
I really truly think that you can do that,
Hmm.
you know?
Is your favorite?
Maybe all these guys.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
we're splitting hairs, but
Hmm.
there's ones I like better.
Yes.
There's ones that I think you can get more of like all of a sudden they're hot. I
Hmm.
mean, Brady's going to be going to Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to show up, here and there.
Yep.
Who knows if he gets into ownership?
Mm.
Like that guy's he's
Yep.
not going anywhere.
No, he's not.
So,
It's
so
face
yeah,
of football.
yeah. Oh boy, I love that Bowman.
Bowman Chrome.
Oh gosh, the Bowman Chrome, man.
Yep.
Just what a great card.
It's an awesome card.
It is. So hard to get.
All right, let's move on. Let's finish out with baseball. We have 2 guys we want to mention here with baseball, one current player, one former player. Let's go with current because he just was the star of the World Series. Shohei Ohtani. Like, it's a no-brainer. Like,
My only concern with
okay.
him is like how man, his stuff's through the roof.
Hmm.
Like so, like how far down will it come? Like I don't know. Like I mean,
Hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's just it's almost scary what people are paying for some of his stuff.
I agree.
Like it's not natural. It's not
No.
like what people are paying for, like even Jordan stuff,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Brady stuff.
No.
It's unnatural.
I think people,
People think there's so much more to come, and I'm just not convinced that there's that much more to come.
I was going to say, I think you're right. I think people see, though, that he already has shown, like, maybe to be the greatest baseball player
I,
ever.
I think,
So
well,
maybe, I mean,
yeah,
he's still young,
yeah.
relatively speaking. So maybe that's part of it. But yeah,
It's
I
just,
don't know.
but the market is like factored that in.
Uh-huh.
Like the market sees this guy as, you know, throwing a complete game
Hmm.
and going 4 for 4.
Hmm.
So I don't know, man. That's the only thing. I shy away from looking now
Yeah.
more. I'm not. I don't. I feel more comfortable. Like, oh man, Jordan cards are down.
Yeah.
Brady cards are down.
Hmm. Yeah, I see that. I
I
can
guess
definitely
I
see that.
like if when Shohei comes down, like, I mean, is it gonna go
Too
down
far
and then
down.
down?
Yeah.
Like it's so
That's
like it's such a big
There's still that
drop.
uncertainty. Yeah.
I don't know. That's to me. That's gonna take some thought. I'm
Hmm.
gonna really have to look
Hmm.
into that a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a scary thing.
I don't know how much was produced in 2018. I
Mm.
don't know how many,
And
like,
they were producing a lot of cards, dude.
yeah, yeah. Um,
A lot.
my favorite, personally, of the Shohei is the Topps Chrome, and he has a couple rookies. The Topps Chrome pitching, I like the pitching one better.
There's got to be a
Um,
lot of tens too.
there's got to be a lot of
I'm not.
tens
I don't
because they
know,
were
but there's
clean.
got to be a
They
lot
were
of
pretty
tens
clean. Yeah.
and different varieties,
Yep.
different
Different
variations.
variations. Yep. So you have that too,
It's pretty cool. There is some cool stuff.
but unicorn once it, that
Unicorn.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
I think part of though maybe what gives these people, and I call it, say, investors or hobbyists, whatever you want to call them, people that are certain on him and are paying bigger money, is the fact that there was so much uncertainty for a little while. Would he ever pitch again? And he's throwing the ball 100 miles an hour
Right.
after Tommy
How
John
about
or
that?
like
Yeah.
crazy, for a lot of people, career-ending.
Yes.
So it's like,
I thought you and
really?
I thought he wasn't going to pitch again.
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't know what kind of hitter he'd still be
Right.
either.
That's why we dumped his stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, let's do it now before
Dump
we
it.
lose.
Yeah.
And we still were able to, like,
Oh yeah.
make
Yeah.
a profit off it.
Fine.
But
But
it'll be interesting. He's one that's kind of one of
yeah, I'm
those.
just not like he's not gonna be a guy I target as much as probably other people.
Yeah,
I like the old standbys, man.
yeah,
I'm not ready with some of these current guys.
yeah, absolutely. Last baseball, and this is just a guy that he played on a team that is, I call it America's team. I guess I don't know if we call the Cowboys America's team, but the Yankees. I
Yeah.
mean, everyone. You either love them or you
Right.
hate them. But Derek Jeter,
Icon.
icon,
Icon.
legendary.
One of the greatest night commercials ever.
Yes,
Have you ever seen the night? Seen the night
yes,
commercial when he's
yes.
retiring. One of
Uh-huh.
the greatest night commercials
Mhm.
ever.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm all in on Derek
Yes.
Jeter.
Yes. Same.
I'm all
Um.
in, and I think that's someone where you could see significant dips on occasion,
Mhm.
more so
Mhm.
than
Mhm.
he'll kind of go under the radar. You don't, and all of a sudden there he is.
Mhm.
So yeah, I that's that for me that's going to make the short list.
Yes, and he's
I'm going
one
to
for
target some
me. It's a chase for me. I've bought several of his
gold.
93 Topps Gold.
Mm,
And if you're not sure about this, if you have any of this, I would love to take a look at them. But there is, if you look on the left side of the white border, so it's a great, very PSA 10 should be gradable card.
yeah,
But there is, like, it's almost like someone took a very thin scalpel or something and just right across that white.
yeah.
I don't know how many. It was card after card after card I'd get.
So the tens are really rare, huh?
Yeah, well, but you'd get a nine. I'd get a nine on them. I'd get a
Yeah.
nine because they were perfect. Besides this faint little mark on the bottom, towards the bottom left. So you go ahead, buy one. You'll
But
see it.
if you bought up a bunch of nines of that card, like like when they were down in the right price range,
Yeah,
like you could find a day down the road in the future that you just unload all those nines
yeah,
and you make out pretty good.
yeah, absolutely. If you can find a low day,
That gets a guy that you can do that with.
yes. And I don't know
So
what the value is right now, but last I remember, they were between
it's
a nine's between 100 and
yeah, it's not
200.
it's out of all the guys we've looked at here, his cards are going to be the cheapest both
Yeah,
ends. So
yes.
it's a cheaper entry point
Hmm.
and you're not going to make as much off of it. But really the ROI,
Yes.
I would think it's comparable
Hmm. I agree.
because you know what you're going to pay for a
Hmm.
Shohei right now.
It's absurd.
So yeah, I like the idea. I'm glad he's on the list because
Yeah.
he's more the common man long term.
Yes.
Some people like me, sometimes I look at even when they're on a dip, I'm like, I'm not paying that
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
money. I got,
Can't do it.
you know,
Can't do it. Well, that wraps up our list. If we missed somebody, I know we didn't spend a ton of time when we came up with that list, but if we missed somebody, let us know. We didn't go into hockey. Was Wayne Gretzky be on this list if you're a hockey guy?
yeah, it's something
Uh,
we're out of our wheelhouse.
yeah.
But again, we're starting to look a little bit more at like, is this an avenue for us? Because
Mhm.
we're finding some walls, we're
Mhm.
finding some real tough situations with the quick flips.
Yes. So
You
maybe
know,
you got to look into this
maybe
more.
we got to skip
Mhm. Yeah.
let's get in after the whole PSA deal. But that's another video.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Let us know if you had somebody else that we missed, or if there's a specific card that you see as like the best rookie card from one of these guys.
Yep. Let us know.
Let us know. It'd be fun to kind of take a look at that. So, Thanks so much for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that little bell so you get notified of the next video. And we will see you in the next video. See ya.
Take care. See you guys.